My advice, if you are a vibe coder and your goal is to be an entrepreneur and build a business, my advice to you is, I would try to build a minimum viable product as quickly as you can. um, some of the architecture, and trying to understand how you can make it scalable, and maybe where to run the workloads. Am I running the workloads on EC2? Am I running them on spot instances? Is it an event-driven serverless architecture where I have Lambda functions set up? Like, these are things that I'm thinking about because it's important for me to have a scalable system that I can deploy inside of Kubernetes. But if your goal is just to try to go from zero to dollars, right? A quote to cash, or whatever you want to call it, I would highly suggest vibe code a prototype. Don't think about the scalability. Don't think about architecture so much. Test it aggressively. Make sure Make sure the product works. Make sure that you have your security on lock if you're dealing with real customer sensitive data. So understanding how you're storing customer passwords in your database. Are they hashed? How you're doing authentication. I would kind of focus a bit on the security. Don't go crazy, but try to launch something into the market as fast as you can. And I just say that because if you see me, I'm kind of being very delicate about this. But that's for this production system. But when you see me working on the agents business, I might be letting it rip and run a little more than I am, at least with this change. So like, here's the table. So one table I have to add is the drivers table, right? So when I'm in my front end, and I go to driver directory, I got to have a table to add these drivers in, right?